Hey guys, this is my playthrough of my one of my favorite video games, uh, NBA 2K20. This is the newest version of NBA, the licensed NBA video game, and it just came out last Friday. And there's a lot of things I can talk about with this game. First thing I'll be talking about is the many different game modes this game has to offer. And we'll start off with the normal play now. There's a lot of things. A new feature they just added is now you can play with women's basketball teams, which is really cool. Um, you can play quick play, just something with your friends. I'll show gameplay in a little bit because there's just a lot of things I can show you with this game. Yeah, so you can see you can even be classic teams, all-time teams. So you could be a Michael Jordan if you wanted to. You can play with all these teams, and it's just crazy how much customization is offered within these. You can play the NBA today, which you can't really play now, but until when the season starts, you can play with teams with the current updates. So you could actually play. For instance, you see, you can't see it now because the regular season did not start. But let's say, I'll provide an example. Let's say Steph Curry got hurt. Obviously, in this quick play mode, you can still play with Steph Curry. But if you played in the other mode, if you played in this mode, and Steph Curry was hurt, they'd replace him because he can't technically play on that day. So yeah, that's something really cool. Play now online. This was relatively new. This was actually installed, I believe, in 2K17. You can play against other players online. You can just play with your favorite team and just go at it against other people. 2KU. This is what I find personally important when I play competitively because you can learn all the fundamentals to the game, help your game improve as you because there's a lot of online competition in this game, and it really makes this game really exciting. I want to mention this. There's a lot of good things with this game. It's just amazing how much detail is in this game. The thing is, I feel like this game could be much, much, much better, and I think a lot of fans agree with me on this. The next thing I want to talk about is Blacktop, which is, in a way, you can consider this the arcade mode. So it's basically NBA players on Blacktop, a little more arcade-ish. You can do a lot more fun stuff, throw down some cool dunks, shoot deep range threes. It's just a lot of fun. It's just you and your boys just playing and having a good time. So yeah. And then play with friends online is just basically just me. That's my actual character, so you can just play with your characters against other people, and that's also a very good time. Uh, this is not a really big feature in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people play this because of the many other options present in this game, and I'll be going into detail. I'm going from least popular to most popular in this game. 2K TV is just how they promote the game, media, what's new in the game through the updates. So it's neat having that to know what's new and what I can do in the game. And yeah, My League. This is really cool. My League, I personally haven't played it that much, but like it's almost like this. Like if you want a stimulation of how an NBA season works, you can play, you can run through it, you can have your own playoff brackets with anything you want, any customization. You can set up the options, you can do every, like the customization is endless, endless. Um, there's much more. Season, it's just, it takes you into a normal season of NBA basketball. You can play with your favorite team, you can even play with multiple teams and make it customize the customize the season. You can even expand the team. You can create your own teams. It's really dope. I really find this really fun. You can add new teams to the division. Maybe who knows? Maybe you can create like a George Mason basketball team and just put them in the NBA. I know that can never happen in real life, but hey, it's pretty cool if you just can be creative and not care about what others say, right? League expansion, adding teams. You can add current NBA teams. You just do the current NBA teams if you want. Customization's endless. It's really cool. WNBA season again. This is a new feature. Now they have WNBA. It's really cool. A lot of people appreciate that, and I certainly do too. Uh, sorry. Start today again. It's like the updated versions. For instance, like if you're doing a season, if you want to do, it's basically a season. Let's say Steph Curry got hurt, and you want to start it at that moment. Steph Curry got hurt. You can start that. You can create a season on that based off that injury on that day, which is really really cool. My League Online. I really This is a very underrated thing. Um, this is basically customizing your own league, doing whatever you want, creating powerful teams with your friends. It's really fun. It's really 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 fun. Um, yeah, as I said, customization is very endless in this game as well. My GM, this is also a very popular one. I'd say this is probably the most popular game mode in the game. I personally don't play it as much as I'd like to, just because this game has so much to offer. So my GM, it's basically you are a general manager and you have to basically manage the team, trade the players, focus on the stadium, the budget. You basically control your team. You control your players, the coaches, and how everything facilitates. It's all up to you. It's awesome. The creativity, you can check the team roster, what do you feel is right, what team fits you. All of this is like it's awesome because they 2K makes sure that it's really up to the players in the end of the game. And for some reason, it's not letting me back out. So um, I'll just yeah, I'll just leave this blank for now. I guess we'll just name him PP. Okay, yeah. Okay. So yeah, hopefully this advances because oh boy, this cutscenes. So yeah, look, you can talk. It's very in detail. Like this game isn't just about basketball, like just plus shooting the ball into the hoop. You have to make decisions. Like, see what is my focus on? I'm going to be on the. I'll say finances because that's pretty important. And then the dialogue goes. Sorry, I'm just skipping it. But yeah. So yeah, they provide you with all this stuff. It's really cool. Yeah. So yeah, change prices. You can do everything. Social media propose like all look how many options you have. It's all up to you. It's all and then league news and then my GM, your skills, your trophy showcase. I mean, it just goes on. It's incredible. All right, now I will be going into the second most popular game mode in this game. I really don't play that much because, to be honest, I find the first game mode like the best thing ever. So I will be going into depth with the second best, and that is my team. So the game modes basically as you expect is your team. Um, you get to do whatever you want with your team, and basically, so you can do single player domination. All these game modes are basically what helps you makes your team more strong and more ready to face on tougher competition. For instance, like this is my team right now. Uh, these are like my three best players, and I want to maybe I could show you a better view of these cards. So yeah, these are my cards. I'm sorry I can't really show you properly, but like here's a few players on my team. Yeah, they're not like they're okay. They're not the best, but like the point is, you keep playing the game. You keep playing on other players. You play the CPU if you want. But more people find it fun against multiplayer, and generally, multiplayer offers you the bigger reward when you play against someone and beat them. So the rewards basically give you more my team points. If you look at the top right corner, there's a my team, and then there's a VC thing on the top right. That's for something else. And tokens, tokens and my team points are what are used in the auctions. And auctions are what are you? I can't do it because I haven't done much of the levels yet. But like these auctions are what are used to explain buy buy better players. For instance, like if I want a LeBron James and I don't have one, someone out there has one and he's gonna put him and doesn't want him, which I don't know why you would not want LeBron, but let's just say he wants to get rid of LeBron. He will put him on the app. He will put him in the bid, and if you have enough my team points, you can send him a bid. And if that bid goes through without someone else sending a higher bid on him, you get that LeBron. So it's really cool. So it's basically almost like it's like just buying players with a virtual currency within the game and just making a team, a powerful team through it. So that's very cool. I'm sorry I haven't shown you much gameplay, but I just wanted to show you all the cool things within this game so far. Alright, this is the game mode that really gets 2K popular, got 2K popular. It's what makes them the most money, to be frank. That's the best way of putting it. For instance, I paid $60 for this game, but in my career, you create your own player and you play against other created players. But to create your other player, you have to upgrade him. And when upgrading players, you need virtual currency. And what's the quickest way of by getting virtual currency in this? Spending extra money. So I spent an extra $20 to help upgrade my guy. So here is my guy, and he is a playmaking shot creator, which means he's one as a player. His strengths are within passing, dribbling, and shooting. He's not that strong when going in for layups or dunks. In fact, he can't even dunk. But besides the point. So if you notice, these are all his attributes. The higher they are, the better. So if I had a 99 ball handling, he'd be like another Allen Iverson. If he had a 99 three-pointer, he'd be basically another Steph Curry. So the thing is, there are caps for each of these attributes based on your player's height, width, and what his type of archetype is. Archetypes are what run this game. And as you can see, the more I upgrade him, the more the VC costs. And that's where this game gets interesting. You have to strategically invest your VC within your player to make him the best player possible at his current moment. Obviously, eventually you'll be able to max all this stuff out. It takes a long time, but yes, at one point you do. And notice my available upgrades. It depletes. Once I run out of those, I will not be able to upgrade my guy until I break a cap attribute upgrade. So basically, in this game, you have to keep playing to get more available upgrades and be able to have enough VC so you can keep upgrading him and play in against and make him a better player. I'm sorry if this is a lot of information, but this just goes for the fact of how much detail is in this game and in this particular game mode. But not only that, they put so much detail in the other game modes. It's, I mean, it's just, I really like this game. It's awesome. So anyway, as I was saying, um, we can continue with, I will show you some more video on, I will make a, so my guy is on the Lakers. He got drafted on the Lakers, and I really wanted him to. So I will show you the neighborhood first. Okay, so here's where all the fun is, especially if you have your friends. As you can see, the people around me are actual online players. They are not computers. They are running around and playing games. So the cool thing about this is it's like how an actual basketball park works. If you win, you stay on the court. So you can see there's many courts going on. And each place in the middle, you see two courts, 5-2 and 0-0. These are the 2-1-2 courts. You can play with one other friend against these players. You have to wait and you have to get in line in order to get the next spot and take on these players eventually, trying to get that win streak going with your players. On the around it are the 3v3 courts, which you can play with two friends. If you don't have enough to play with two friends, you can play if you have more than two friends, you can play in the Jordan Rec Center, which is over here. I don't want to do that right now because there has been a lot of issues, especially with my game. Since this is a new game, there's been a lot of connectivity issues with matchmaking within this game. So I don't think it would be a good idea to show you this while I show you this video. But just know it's just a normal 5-on-5 basketball game with referees, and you can play with friends or you can play with random people. So this is just a game. If you don't like the art, because this game mode, like the park, can be a little more arcadish. If you want like a serious game where all the little things count and you can't get away with things, this is the game mode for you. And then another thing is, if you don't want to do random pickups, you can create your own team and call it Pro-Am, which is that giant building on the right. That's with the yellow building. So if you can bring four of your other friends and you can play in that competitively against other people who created their own teams. This is the most competitive game mode in the game, and it's really at this moment not all my friends have 2K20, but when this game mode comes out, I will definitely take advantage of it and I'll definitely play it. In the meantime, uh, yeah, this is the main money maker for 2K, and this is where I enjoy the most. You can do so much with your guy. My guy's running around, you can you can even get my team points here. You can get clothes for your guy. You can upgrade your guy. You can buy bikes for your guy. You can buy skateboards with your bike. You can change your hair with your guy. The customization. You can get equipment for your guy. There's so much customization. You can play. You can just dribble by yourself. It's just you can practice with your actual basketball team. It's incredible how much you can do. I will show you a quick example. I will play by myself in this and just shoot around for a little bit, and then I will play a little. I'll play a quick game mode of my career, which will show you the gameplay of the video. Okay, so this is like your own personal headquarters area where you can practice your own moves, shoot around, play by yourself, practice, um, do all the little things to help you compete, whether it's against AI or just your friends or against other random people. See, you can do dribble move, shoot around. It's awesome. And yeah, see, like once you get the hang of it, you can learn dribble moves. Like here's a little dribbles that I've been practicing, and just it's really nice to be able to not have to worry about other people for a little bit and just try to learn the fundamentals of the game because there's so much you can do in this game, and there's so much of a skill. There's so much skill you need to understand, and it can really help it really helps against competition in my opinion. So I'm gonna I'm gonna play a quick game. I'll show you a quick gameplay video. I'm gonna make this a 5-minute game on Pro to make it little a little quicker and just show you the basics of the game. Okay, so right now I'm going to play just a quick gameplay video of me just controlling my guy as he's on the Lakers, and we're gonna go in a regular season game. So you can play online with your friends, and you can play with your own created guy in the NBA. I know many people like me have had dreams and aspirations of trying to play in the NBA. Obviously, there's a lot of things that you have to do to be able to be in the NBA, and there's a million people like me who can't get in the NBA but still want to live out their dream. This game allows you to do that, which is really cool. So, just it's awesome. Like LeBron James is my favorite player in this game. I'm able to play with him, which is so cool. So yeah, there's also a little story behind your guy. Like he goes through college, he has to deal with friends. I'm personally not into it, but for some people, it's their kick. So yeah, they find it fun. I mean, it offers a lot of cutscenes, stuff like that. I find it a little excessive, but some people dig it. But yeah, it's really cool. So if you're into that stuff, yeah, this game is definitely for you. And this will be a quick gameplay video. I will show you as much as I can. So as you can see, I'm on the Lakers, and obviously that's one of the most promising teams in the NBA. I start off on the bench. I'm going to come in a little bit. So there's me. I'm number 27. Our team is up. So basically, all you like this game, there's a lot you have to do to upgrade your guy. So takeover and all that, like the grades and all that. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in this game. So right now I have to defend my guy, and he just scored on me. My guy's defense is really low, so it's really difficult for my guy to defend. So I have to play strategy. But my guy is very good at dribbling. As I say that, I almost lose the ball. But see, I'm setting pick and rolls, and then we get an easy bucket there. So yeah, just gonna keep competing. Another thing about this game is not only do you have to upgrade him with your VC, you have to keep playing with your guy to get these things called badges. And badges help your guy with little things. Like for instance, I have this badge called catch and shoot. So whenever someone passes me the ball and I shoot it instantly, I get an extra boost to my chances of making it into the hoop. So, and I can continuously upgrade that badge. There's bronze, silver, gold, and then Hall of Fame. And what you want, obviously, Hall of Fame is the goal, but you have a very limited number of badge upgrades you can use. So you have to strategically use them on different badges. There are four different badge categories you can put them in. You can put them in. There's playmaking, there's defensive, there's shooting, there's finishing. And since my guy is dominantly a shooter and a playmaker, he has more badges within those categories. So I have more of a more variability when in those options. In my defense and finishing, I do not have as many, so I have to be smart in which ones I put it in because those I have very few. They give me a very little advantage compared to someone who has more finishing badges than me. So this game's all about archetypes. And as you can see, I just got to catch and shoot, and that's why I made that bucket. That catch and shoot gave me a boost. So every little thing in this game helps. So you got to learn how to use it. See, in my as I mentioned earlier, in my team and play now, as I showed you earlier, games where you actually control the entire team, you would not just be controlling one guy; you would be controlling the entire team. So that for some people, they don't really like controlling just one player, like in my career, which is basically all it is. A lot of people like control playing with their entire team, so those game modes are for them, and that's why my team is the second most popular. Because if you don't like my career, you can just play into that one, which is really good about this game. The issue I want to talk about, however, it's not necessarily an issue, but there's since this game is already amazing the way it is, there's just so much more potential within this game, and I really wish that the developers knew this. This game, believe it or not, with all these customizations, these customizations and ideas have been there for 5 years. There literally hasn't been very little change made within this game for the past 5 years. Obviously, there's been a lot of success from this, but for me and a few of the fans, it's just really disappointing because we know there's going to be so much more being done. For instance, no matter how many games, how many years it takes, uh, we've always been dealing with latency issues, and we feel like that's a very easy fix. And as I showed you the park where you can play pickup basketball and stuff, we wanted a change in that from last year. And when I mean there was no change and the park looked the exact same as last year, it was the exact same, which is very sad. And it disappoints a lot of me and my 2K fans out there. But other than that, like, I, as disappointed as I may be, I still enjoy this game a lot. And I think it's just really cool, especially the my career part where I get to create my own guy. I get to play with him. I get to be a superstar. I get to team up with other superstars like LeBron and be able to win championships, make money, score, break records, just so much. And then on top of that, I get to show all my friends how good I am at shooting, why I am the best playmaker out there, and try to win against other random people and show them why our team is better than theirs. It's just I could go on about how good this game is, but yet again I could also go on about how much this game could get better, which is why I did this game. There's so much potential, and I really hope that one day that the 2K developers see something like this, maybe even see this video and just understand that. Because I feel like I speak for all of most of the 2K fans out there because they know that this game could be much better. And it's really disappointing because we have to deal with a game that's been the same for the past. I mean, it is still very fun, but I just wish it could be a little. I just wish it could be different, and there's just some changes that could benefit us all. And yeah, so yeah, this is the gameplay. Obviously, it's very fun. Different types of players can play different types. For instance, if my guy was a finisher with LeBron's height, he could be able to dunk like crazy. Since my guy is not like a finisher like LeBron, he has to take contested layups. And as I said earlier, my guy's layups are not that good, and that's why I missed that. And as you can see, my team is a very good defensive team. My guy's a very good shooter, though. He can make shots like that if you give him a little space. So this game really teaches you how to play to your strengths and how to avoid your weaknesses and be able to utilize your team to help you help with your weaknesses. Obviously, I'm not very good on the perimeter, but if someone blows by me, I get help defense, which is why I have two players in the paint. The AI in this game is also very smart, so as you can see, there's only 1 second left on the buzzer beater, and I have to play up on him. And yeah, I think this will be all the gameplay I'll be showing you because um, this is how the gameplay works in pretty much all the other game modes, and I'm really happy. I just wanted to show you all the other game modes you can play and all that jazz. So yeah, thank you for thank you for watching, and I really hope this inspired you to play this game and many games like this.